I believe that 16 and 17-year-olds should have the vote in the UK, because to me it's an issue around human rights, because we have the right to free and fair elections, but the government decide that they can discriminate based upon age against 16 and 17-year-olds, denying them the right to vote when there is no evidence that they are incompetent to make a decision.
16 and 17-year-olds deserve the right to vote, and I believe that because we've been campaigning on this for years and years, and now I think it's the time that we should be able to take the mantle and vote in our democracy.
So I've had the pleasure of working with young people for about the past 5 years or so, and through that time I've been able to see so many articulate, passionate and young people who've got such power to change, and I really believe that they should be part of our democracy and be able to vote at age of 16.
I feel that vote to 16 is so important. We are constantly being told that our generation are going to be the people who make all of these changes and all of these decisions that are going to revolutionise the world that we live in. But we're not being given the chance to vote at 16.
As Labour's Shadow Minister for Voter Engagement and Youth Affairs, I've had the opportunity to speak to young people up and down the country about the issues that matter to them, and really giving them the floor to tell me as a politician what it is that they want. And what comes across loud and clear is that the young people of this country want to be heard, and they want to believe that when they're heard, politicians listen. That's why votes for 16 and 17-year-olds and extending the franchise there is so important. It's important because I think young people feel increasingly marginalised and not listened to. And I think young people feel that sense of injustice, and until politicians have an obligation to listen to 16 and 17-year-olds because they had a vote, I don't believe that politics can work properly for 16 and 17-year-olds.
16 and 17-year-olds serve our society in many ways. This includes the fact that they can join the army and they can pay taxes. So if they're contributing so much to our society, why shouldn't they get a say on which society they're contributing to?
We've been campaigning on votes at 16 for several years now. It's been one of our priorities as voted by our members for quite a long time. When I was 16 and 17, I would have loved the opportunity to vote on issues and on general elections that really were going to shape the society that I lived in, and that's why we think it is so important that hundreds of thousands of young people have the opportunity to shape their futures by being given the vote at the age of 16, not 18 as it currently stands.
Young people are not just the future, but the present. So we should be allowed to vote in the present for our future.